Good morning, everybody. 12 weeks old. Let's get it.
Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day and say to yourself, it's not over until I win.
Alright, so we're done with cardio for the morning. Today is rest day, and now I'm headed off to coach my client for the day. I will catch you after that. See you around. Alright, so we're done with the client. It is now 11:02 a.m. I'm headed home. I'm going to prepare my meals for the day, and then afterwards I'm going for a counseling session for 1 hour at about 1 p.m. I think. I have to go check the schedule again, but yeah, I'm going for a counseling session. Yes, recovery is not just about physical recovery. Like I said, I'm going to approach this prep through all fronts, both physical and mental. And I believe that counseling can help me work through my inner demons, as well as keep me regulated and grounded as I go through this arduous journey we call the contest prep. Nothing to be ashamed of when it comes to counseling. If you need help, just look for help. There is help available out there. So yeah, I am going to go home and prepare my meals first, and then we'll go off for the counseling session. Then I'll talk about the changes in my program later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. So as usual, I am meal prepping for my rest day. This is 150 grams of chicken breast, 170 grams of flank steak, and 170 grams of salmon. I'm just gonna leave this in the fridge to defrost, and then we'll get back to it later. Alright, we're done with the pre-meal prep. Right now, we're just gonna wait, do a little bit of work, get this meal in, and then we are headed off for the counseling session.
1 hour, 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 1
total money coming in from sales, also called top line.
Two hours later.
Alright, we're back home. It is now 2:59. No, I don't have any more clients for today. I'm gonna be at home doing some admin work and also having my meals, clocking my steps. Chill day today, rest day. So anyway, we're back in the kitchen again and we're gonna prep our next few meals. So like I said before, that will be the chicken breast, the beef flank steak, and the salmon with rice and veggies. So I'm gonna cook it up and show it to you guys. Alright, meal 3 of the day. 150 grams of chicken breast, raw measure. 50 grams of rice, raw measure. And 50 grams of veggies, raw measure. Pretty good stuff. And if you notice, I'm using a teaspoon to eat in a smaller plate. That helps to regulate the eating pace and to help you feel more satiated from the meal. Okay, so this is 2 meals combined. Okay, we have 50 grams of rice with 170 grams of salmon for meal 4, and then 50 grams of veggies, yes. And the 5th meal will be the same thing for rice and veggies, but the meat will be flank steak. So this is a combination of 2 meals. Hefty boy, love it. I love to eat. Can't wait any longer, let's dig in. Okay, so I'm out of the house now, clocking some steps, going to the nearby grocery store to get my sister some snacks, and yeah, just to clock in some steps. I thought maybe I stop by for a while, kind of talk about how the prep is going on so far. If I'm being completely honest, energy levels are definitely dipped. I noticed that I'm not as active as I used to be. I feel like I'm not actively trying to move around. I have to kind of make myself do that. Otherwise, my step count is going to be low. But in terms of hunger, it's actually going down. I guess my body's adapting to it, which is a good thing. And I'm also keeping busy with my work and continued education. And yeah, so as of this week, we are 12 weeks out to the Japan Pro Qualifiers, which is very exciting. And we are less than, I think, 5 weeks to Malaysia regionals. So everything is coming in close. 5 weeks to the Malaysia regionals. A couple of weeks later will be the Dream Aesthetics show. Like I said, I think we are like 9 weeks out to that show. Then after that, maybe 3 weeks later, that will be the Japan Pro Qualifiers. Excited, really, really excited. Seeing all the other athletes overseas compete, especially recently in Taiwan, the pro show just happened. It's really inspiring, and I hope to join their leagues one fine day. But yeah, that is the experience. Pretty happy with where I am in terms of body fat. I suspect I might be around 9%, as you can see from the video clip I'm showing right now. About 9% body fat. Just to kind of give a bit of a leeway. I'm not going to assume I'm any lower or higher than that. So assuming I'm at 9% body fat, that means I have to lose another 4%. And if my arithmetic is right, I should be around 83 kilos by the end of this cut. So not too bad, not too bad. I wouldn't say that I gained a substantial amount of size, but my body composition did change from the previous prep that I did, which was in 2024. And I think that is enough. And I attribute it to the way I go back to the drawing board with my training and whatnot. But yeah, just trying to form a routine every single day. Trying not to think too much about the dip in energy and just trust the process. We push hard, get into contest shape early, and you know what? Reverse into the show up fresh. Hopefully win the local Dream Aesthetics show and get that $2,000. So yeah, everything's looking exciting. I'll catch you guys soon. Okay, we're done with all the activities for today. Last thing we're gonna do, some mobility work. As I said, every single day, no exceptions. And then we're going to bed. Okay, so that was the mobility work that I do every single day to keep my posing game on point. So that's it for the 12-week out update. Thank you guys so much for watching. Just as a recap, training day calories are at 3,012, non-training days 2,815 calories, still doing 10,000 steps every single day, still doing 30 minutes of cardio every single day on a fasted state. And my fasted weight in my previous check-in was 87.2 kilos. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more from me, do hit that like and subscribe button and click on that bell notification button so you get updated every single time I post something onto YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm signing off here. Ciao.